Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming to the In My Head podcast. I mean the Shot podcast. Yeah, that's where I'm at today.
That's exactly why I don't let you do it.
I have my fellow hosts, pastors here. We have the boss here. We have a couple of people who are a little tardy today, but hey, who am I to say anything? What? Marlon had some funny to say.
Hey, Marlon. Hey, Randy.
What's up, guys?
All right. So, how was y'all week? Not even how was y'all weekend?
Hold on. Technical foul on the play. Hold on.
What?
Somehow I wasn't there, but the messages popped up. Was that you?
Yes.
Oh, like I said, you're taking my job. But go ahead. You can continue.
Because 4 messages have come in since, and you have not clicked on them. So,
hey Lance, how you doing?
Hey, Lance. Did you say Lance? I can't see.
I did say Lance.
Happy birthday! Since we weren't here, happy birthday, Lance. Happy birthday, Wims. We missed a couple birthdays that I promised people I would say happy birthday, and then it was like, oh my bad, we ain't having to show y'all.
Aaron McCracken.
Hi, Aaron. That's my big brother, little brother. I'm older than them.
Oh, so he had a question for somebody. I don't know who it was for though.
He said, "What's the news of?"
No, at.
Are you clicking on any of the comments?
He said no. I thought you were doing that now.
No, go ahead. That's your job.
Oh, sorry.
You got to make up for lost time. So as I was saying, feels like I haven't seen you guys in 2 weeks. So how has everybody been? What's been going on?
Doing good.
I've been partying and packing.
Partying and packing? Okay.
That's right.
Sounds like a mixtape.
That's right.
No
Diddy songs allowed.
What you say? No what?
No Diddy songs allowed.
That's okay, cause my boy dropped a new album CD. I don't know what they're called anymore.
Who French Montana?
Huh?
Who French Montana?
VIP Gutter.
Who?
And there was one song on there with CZ Baby. Sent that to a couple of my teammates and they ignored me, but you know, it is what it is.
Pastor, you listen to it?
Yeah, I listened to the whole album.
No, I said, Pastor, you listening to that new VIP Gutter?
No, I haven't heard it yet.
Oh, okay.
I love that he said yet. So how have you been, Pastor? What's going on?
I've been good, just been working.
No part. What y'all do for Memorial Day?
So my sister and her fiance, they get married this month. They had like a little thing. So I stopped over there and got some food. They invited us over and took it back to the house.
Did you get her a gift yet?
Second.
You got her a gift yet?
I know where this is going.
No, I didn't get her a gift yet.
Well, let me let you know what the best gift to give.
Oh Lord.
A 360 for her event. I'm just putting it out there.
You didn't see that coming a mile away, Pastor?
Hey. I ain't got no choice.
I saw that one all the way down the street. I saw that coming. Well.
You always got to plug your business in. That's what we do here.
So.
What is in the phone? I need to know.
What's in what phone?
I don't know. Marlon said something's in the phone.
Oh, anyway. So my anniversary was last week.
Congratulations.
And thank you. You got 4 years. So we're still newlyweds. But we took a trip to Massanutten, Virginia, and that was really fun. Did some water parks and some pools, and my baby is very much afraid of water, but she did very well. Um, I posted the pictures of her in the water, and she even jumped in one time with a little corrosion. But yeah, that was
Whoa.
my time.
When you say co-ocean or whatever,
Corrosion.
whatever the hell you said, that sounds like somebody threw somebody in the water. I'm just saying.
We did not throw her in the water, but we set her on the edge, and we knew if she moved, she would go in. So, but her dad was there to catch her, and then I'm the only one who dunks her. But that's because I want her to get used to the water and not be afraid of it.
When the last time you been dunked in the water?
I want to say, I might have been like 13 or 14.
She said she don't want her hair in the water. She regular.
What you say?
She said she don't want her hair in the water. She regular.
She had to get those braids wet this time. I think I was like, I can't remember how old I was, but our church used to go to what's in Pennsylvania? I'm drawing
Hershey.
Cador's.
Yeah.
We used what?
What is that?
It's a little water area. I ain't gonna say water park. It's a water area, like a pool.
Yeah, it's like a pool, and they have like picnic areas outside of the pool. So I guess it was like our church picnic we would do there. And I have always been, I will not stand in water that comes above my chest. And in the middle of the pool, they have this thing called the island. But I think it's like 5 feet or something to get there. So I would have my cousin Erica take me over to the island, and I would sit there. And then this one particular time, I was ready to go, and she wasn't anywhere around. So I saw one of my church members with one of his friends, and I was like, "Hey, can you take me over to the regular part?" So he was like, "Yeah." So he goes to carry me, gets to the middle, dunks me. He had 2 friends with him. They took turns dunking me, never giving me a chance to breathe. And then one of my other church members, who I consider a dear, dear brother, comes up and he like, stop, leave her alone. Picks me up and dunks me.
So my question to you, was there hair in the water?
This time or then?
Then.
No, I don't know why it would be.
Okay, so I got a question.
I mean, if you're implying about Black women in their hair, I went swimming while I was there.
I'm talking about weave or wigs.
I went swimming while I was there.
Okay, so
my pictures show my hair completely wet.
Okay, so
when you got this, it don't come off like that. What'd you say?
Being that it's a hot girl season, and I don't get to the pool too often, I can only watch through videos. How do you protect your hair from coming off and getting dunked at a cookout or whatever, a pool party?
You gotta have a good wig. It's probably not gonna work with people. Like I literally went swimming with my wig on.
Oh, that must be a good jump.
But like if you I haven't seen any in a while.
Appreciate it, Marlon.
When like there used to be a video advertising like the girl would go swimming and all that, and yeah.
Oh, that wet and wavy.
I did wear my water hair, but I could do it with any of them. It's just the this one, like I would have to blow dry, and as a woman, well, as a Black woman, it ain't like, you know, you can just get your hair wet and a quick blow dry.
I'm trying to see that wet and wavy this season and that Rapunzel.
Yeah, Randy, he either moving or building a clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what are we talking about?
The boxes in the back.
He said building a clubhouse.
Oh shoot, we got somebody trying to join.
Stephanie.
Hey. We got a hot.
Hey girl, hey.
Hello.
So we was just covering our weekend, and we ain't seen each other in like 2 weeks. So how was your weekend?
My weekend was great, actually. I did a lot this weekend. We had a good weekend.
Oh shoot!
Did you have a
good guest?
Huh?
Hutch!
Yeah, what's going on?
It's
How
the
y'all
birthday, boy. All month. Brandy, did you have a cookout? 7? I don't be knowing what to call it.
No. I didn't have. We cooked on the grill, but I didn't have barbecue. But we
I
just
just wanted
cooked
to
on,
make sure.
and we had stuff like that. We made food for you though. I thought you were stopping in.
I did say that. I said that I was gonna, but when we got back Sunday, we went to one of his friends' house.
Okay.
And then Monday, I went to brunch that got real crazy.
Hold up. Is this a to and fro thing to be in your car on the podcast?
The 3 of us gonna go outside, and I'll. No, I can't do it. It's
The
hot.
car show. We could do it. Call it the car show.
That would be cute. It's hot though. I can't go out there. I can't wait for the air to kick in and all that.
Why do I feel like this is a commercial that they put together and they're just pranking us?
What do you think the commercial is?
Riding to and fro. They get you where you gotta go.
I'll have you know the SUV, the AC don't take too long to come on.
I feel like my car is older because I need a car that when I cut it on, it's just blowing cold air. And mine is not that.
Right away, huh?
I need it to. And I'm a millennial. I like instant gratification.
That is a good one. I'm a millennial. I like that. Sounds like a tattoo.
That's what that generation. I'm an elder millennial, but that generation is used to everything like being ready right away, and that's how I feel about my AC.
I mean, that's real talk because I know one of these little millennials who did work for like a couple months and they want to be rich. But hey, each your own.
So I think we lost touch, but let's get into it.
What we get into? Oh, speaking of, we only have room for the members of the show that are here. We're not accepting any more new members because then there won't be 6 members of the show, and everything I do has to have 6. So thank you.
So you were building to this moment.
I was, maybe, kind of.
You were just waiting. I don't know how you pull that off, though. Because never mind.
You're funny.
I was gonna say I thought this was somebody else's show. How you gonna make it all about your name?
No, this is.
I told everybody I was joining Hutch podcast.
We can do. We're gonna rename it like the Joe Budden podcast, the Hutch podcast.
Don't do that.
That's what we do. Next week we change the name to the Hutch podcast.
Mimi picked it up. She was like, "Yeah, that's Hutch podcast. Go somewhere with that." Go on and get a 7th person.
Oh no, we can't do no 7th person. Then it'll be 7 podcasts.
She's sitting there like, "That was my plan." Like, go on.
She got a homegirl somewhere.
The seven podcast.
Anyways, so what did y'all cook out? What did y'all cook when you cooked out?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, we had ribs. We had sausage, hamburgers. We had deviled eggs, crabs, mac and cheese.
Did you save me crabs?
You got crabs?
We had crabs.
You got crabs.
Only him.
Oh, shut up.
Only him.
Garlic crabs.
Yo, why my mind could take 2 of those things and make them into something that's totally not?
Because that's what we're used to. That's
the crabs and the macaroni and cheese, I can go really left with those. But I'm just saying, I'm trying to calm it down.
I feel like you went there. Like, I don't feel like it was you could go there. You told me.
At least we had them. We don't still have them.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys got that shampoo.
I want
to hear that.
We got it from spinning. I won't say who we spun with.
Oh!
That was funny.
Homie.
Too bad you don't have much of social media, but if I go up on that Brandy page and I see that, it's gonna be the 5 podcast.
I guess did Randy grill too? Because he said beef burgers, Impossible burgers, beef hot dogs, and turkey dogs. You ain't want have Impossible hot dogs too?
I mean, he just went to Burger King.
We did grill while we were in Massanutten, but we just had hamburgers and hot dogs. It was like a grill on the deck for us, so that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
Speaking of some real fat person stuff, which I like to eat. What is the best place that y'all
directed towards me?
No. What is the best place that y'all been to eat that's not in like our area? Like fast food wise. Yeah, like I mean,
I don't know. I thought that what's the name of the place? Jack in the Box. I thought Jack in the Box was gonna be good, but it wasn't good to me.
Nah. Jack in the Box trash.
I like
people did used to talk about that, like
Minister Society.
But I never even tried that. I don't think I really do too many fast food places when I'm away.
But some of these places are historic. Like I need to go to Fat Burger.
That's true. I ain't been though.
I ain't been to Roscoe's neither.
You gotta go to White Castle when you go to New York. You know those places up there.
What is the cookout place I've been hearing about?
Yo, I heard it was dope. Yo,
we saw that and did not go there.
Yeah,
it was down the street from us.
Where'd you see that?
In Massanutten.
Oh, word. Might have to take me a trip. What about you, Pastor? You vegan?
No, I'm not vegan.
This guy.
But wait, where y'all like to eat at that's not like around here?
Okay, it is around here, but I like to eat from Cracker Barrels that are further south.
Cracker Barrels are good.
The racism they feed you is something amazing. Like I go to Maryland because I love Cracker Barrel, so I go to the one in Bel Air, Lithicum, and even the one in Pennsylvania. I don't know why I'm pointing behind me like it's a map or something. But let me get down to Georgia, and I ain't been past Georgia for it. I think I might have had it in South Carolina. Man, it's like in the water. Oh, they got slaves in the back.
Waffle House.
Real quick, he liked the Waffle House.
Waffle House.
So real quick, I got a question for the Baltimoreans and folks here. Can you get a legitimate chicken box?
No.
From America's Best?
No.
What is wrong with this?
Absolutely not.
I'm not from Baltimore, but I've been here long enough to know that you cannot go to America's Best or, in your words, Popeyes and get no chicken box. What is wrong with you?
I said America's Best is the closest thing we have in the county.
What?
Where would you go in Baltimore County to get a chicken box?
Baltimore County.
I would say America's Best over hip hop.
I don't know. Lucky Bamboo has some good old chicken.
Did this guy say slavery biscuits? Hold on, what Marlon had to say about food? Greatest after the club, food of all time. You talking about White Castle, right?
I'm sure he ain't talking about White Castle. He ain't from New York.
What he talking?
Hey, Randy, check your inbox, Randy.
Oh, maybe that is what he was talking about.
He know he be outside.
About son.
What you say?
We are having a lot of technical difficulties. A lot of
what did Pastor wait. What did Pastor just say?
I said if he was talking about White Castle, he'd be like, White Castle, son.
Pastor, please.
Okay, so Pastor said hip hop is where you can go in the county.
I like hip hop.
Wait a minute, do you live in the county, Pastor?
No, my wife was saying when you mentioned county, if you said go where you gonna get some chicken in the county, she said hip hop.
No,
we do live in the county.
Hey, look,
we do live in the county.
A chicken box.
You can go to any lake trout and get a chicken box.
But it's gonna taste like lake trout.
No, it's not.
They don't use the same grease.
I need a 100% sure no. I know people grind me.
You can go to Lake Trout and get.
Oh yeah, we live in the county.
I don't know about the county and where you get the chicken back from, but you can go there.
Oh, what's that pizza place that used to be on the block?
Oh, Crazy John's.
Yeah, that was a spot back in the day. Question: have either of y'all been anywhere on the block?
Is the block Baltimore Street?
It's 2 o'clock, baby. What's happening?
Somebody said Royals.
Lit.
Sheree said Royals and EB has the best chicken boxes.
Royals is not in the county.
The question is in Baltimore County, though. So you can't talk about the city got a whole bunch of spots. But I'm saying if you want a chicken box, where did you say, Brandy?
I was told that's not a chicken box. I'm sorry. That was chicken, not a chicken box.
See, I feel like hip hop is chicken, but not a chicken box. So I feel
It's
like
not.
for where we live, I feel like America's best wings constitute a chicken box more so than Popeyes.
What's the name of that place? That's not far from that. From y'all. It's on Liberty Road. I know they be having like a lot of crap going in there. They be always having a problem.
Golden Dragon?
I want to go to the Golden Dragon.
but
I don't know about that chicken, but I do love their rice.
I just want to go there because I be seeing people.
Golden Dragon got that. Boy, Golden Dragon got that fried rice with that crab meat and the shrimp in there.
Oh, wait a minute. I never had that, but you.
Yo, we
need make me go get a Benadryl.
For real though, we need a shop go out night to one of these food places.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Y'all know if it got for food. I mean.
That's okay. As long as I get some good chicken, I don't need the French fries anyway. I'm good.
That took me to. I'm over here lost, y'all.
What y'all know about that Royal Farm chicken?
That farm chicken, boy.
Farm chicken be smacking. But they got open Sunny's back up at Northwood Shopping Center.
That's it right there. Hands down.
Open up Sunny's back up.
Hands down, I'm done.
But
why is chicken synonymous with the word trout? I don't get it.
I mean, you can get fish at Sunny's.
I heard trout ain't even a real fish.
What I heard was lake trout isn't a real fish.
Because there ain't no fishes in the lake?
But they said, I was watching this cooking thing, this food show, because I like food. And they were saying, they were here in Baltimore, and they said it came from, they would get the fish in at night, and they were saying late.
That's so Baltimore.
I was like, that is weird, but okay. I was like, I see how that can happen. I was like, but there are literally whole locations called lake trout based off of a mispronunciation.
Oh, it's called lake trout.
I don't know. Anybody got anything special going on?
No.
So I'm gonna make that special announcement.
Okay.
I will be doing Hutch's life story interview.
Oh yeah. What?
I seen the damn cupcake lady try to steal the shit. I said, "Oh no."
I didn't see any more past you saying you would do it and me saying that I was going to recommend you.
The cupcake lady was actually first though.
What day are you doing this? Because she's talking about soon. What day are you doing?
You can go ahead and do her dry one first. Nigga, my joint take planning. Actually, let me not be disrespectful because she did look out for me.
Right, that's mean.
I do like that. She did look out for me.
Hutch, you know how he is. He feel like it's him or nothing.
Yeah,
How you need me to be your driver while you getting interviewed?
Be in the car.
Actually, that would be a nice little setup, though.
I mean, I just got some questions though. How deep we getting?
You're getting only to and fro deep.
Oh man,
I had suggested that instead of one of our episodes, y'all go ahead and do the one-on-one interview. Maybe even do it live together.
Man,
Not live, but do it together is what I meant.
He wants to go to middle school days.
I do. I got a lot of questions.
He want to go back to childhood.
Right.
First grade teacher.
Right.
Speaking of teachers,
You're gonna be like raising Hutch.
Right. Okay, they go.
I can't wait to see it. We gotta advertise that and everything.
Let's have a Reader's Day.
Huh?
Let's have a Reader's Day.
Reader's Day.
Yeah.
I'm with it. You ain't saying nothing but a word. Which one? What day?
I thought we go to the snowball spot.
Gotta get
Listen,
that.
I don't discriminate.
If you get snowballs, you gotta go to One Sweet Moment on half of the
Who
Hamilton.
wants to go there?
Mm.
It's like we can go there. I don't mind.
Yo, for real though, we do need to set up a day for us to do something and chill, do whatever. I'm almost gonna say I almost miss y'all.
Almost. Are we going to invite our viewers?
We should.
Isn't this guy so nice? Oh.
but nobody was like, we miss you too.
It's all right though.
We were just like, oh, this guy.
It's okay. We know that some people. We know
That's a major curve.
We know that some people on this podcast don't know how to compliment another man.
He talk about himself.
That wouldn't be hot.
He's talking about himself.
You got Mimi cracking up with that.
Right. Yeah, Mimi. He don't know.
She said, bro, you don't know how to compliment another man. But you know what? We should not have laughed because that was a good attempt. Right.
That's
there.
right. Y'all messing up my growth.
All right. We apologize.
That is true.
I miss you too.
Bro.
I'm good.
All right, it's cool.
Did you say I'm good?
I do miss my sister.
Damn.
She said she made you some ribs.
I don't think I've gone this long. I don't think she saved me ribs because I don't eat pork. So that was.
She said
my bad.
You know, and look, she always see her sister. She goes about she miss her sister. She said, "Forget 6."
I haven't seen my sister though. I haven't seen any of y'all. I miss all of y'all.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I always be like, we need to have a show in person because I do be missing y'all.
You know what though?
Let's go to Starbucks and have a show.
A long time ago, we had a plan, and I hate to say we don't be following through on our plans, but maybe we should do a cookout. Everybody throwing a little bit of change, and
there you go. Yo, don't slide that lady right now.
I ain't sliding her. I'm just saying we
not
do not follow through.
But we could. You mean the cookout for everybody or just for us?
For everybody. I was gonna suggest at Seven's house, but you know.
I think that
Seven's house.
I'm just joking.
What you got those boxes for?
Since we're planning, why don't we just go and rent out a park or rent out a pavilion at a park, and then we just put an open invitation to people on the show that watches us if they want to come. I mean, it's not. We can do that.
I'm with it. I will go because they book up fast, and now people outside for real. We might have time, but I'll look into it tomorrow. The question is, will we have a 360 there?
Damn!
For free.
Hold up. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's crazy. You can't put the 360 at the cookout?
Now I bet if I ask Hutch to come pick me up.
Yeah, I can.
He gonna say no. He gonna
come pick me up with the special. What's it called? With the one that can pick up Mimi, whatever that is.
Oh, the wheelchair man. Yeah, we can do it. Hey, look, I seen the 360. I wasn't there. One of my homegirls had had a 360 outside at her daughter's prom send off. Have you had one of those yet?
A prom send off?
With a 360?
No, I don't do that. That's not. No.
My nephew went to his prom last Thursday, and when we were out of town. When I looked at the pictures, I said, "Oh, they had 360. That's a send off." I said they had a whole party before the prom.
I mean,
yeah. My wife said we should ask that why these parents keep doing so much with their send offs.
I mean, I did get invited to City High School, but I had to turn it down.
They living through their kids. That's why.
Back.
I don't think it's that. I think it's the end of your school year celebration when you're in your senior year. Because, like, for my son, that's what I do. I mean, he could just have a birthday party. But I like to go out. I color coordinated it and all that kind of stuff because it was the end of his school year, his high school year. He was, grad school. He was finishing that. So it was just, I like to celebrate every milestone he had. Like their first year, they took pictures every month. Every month. They took.
So let me ask you this question, Seven. Did you have that at your send off for prom?
I was just about to.
No, but my parents weren't like me. Like that's what I like to do.
Right. So what I'm saying to you is, as we were coming up, we didn't have all that good stuff. We didn't have 360 send off or come on down the red carpet or the purple carpet.
Plug.
I mean, when I was
People
growing up,
coming
everybody's
outside.
send off was nice. It was like
I was about to say, my thing is, we didn't have 360s back then. A lot of things that they have now, we didn't have. I did have a big prom send off.
Yeah.
Oh, so I just went up. I just walked out the house. I got my roller, went to go pick up my date, and didn't go to the prom.
I washed up the neon. Woo.
Like in my mind, I wasn't thinking about like extravagant cars or anything. It was just the car that I had was very beat up. So I did ask my parents to get me a rental. My senior prom, one of my aunt's friends had a Navigator, so he let me take that. Everybody was at the house. I think my senior prom, me and two of my cousins went to the prom together. So I think we all left. So it was a huge event.
It's like a big thing, it's prom, it's dress up.
So the real question was Brandy at your send off?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I see y'all.
Why wouldn't she be? Like, that's my biological sister, right?
What about
we weren't adopted later.
All of my sisters were there. That's what Sheree was there.
Y'all do the most.
The other cousins, we went to the prom. We left together. Like we think like leap dancers.
All right.
We
so
like
the true question is, did it go down after the prom?
Hey, Mimi. Okay, Mimi. You know what's happening?
Yeah. You have to go on the number. Did it go down to her mom after the prom?
I plead the fifth.
Okay. Hutch.
I've
You
never
not signed up after the prom?
Hutch didn't even go to the prom. He left the house and didn't go.
But I mean,
we know what went down.
Whatever you're talking about, it went down. Was no prom involved?
We know it went down. He skipped the prom entirely.
Look, hold on. I'm gonna tell you something crazy about Hutch. One day we was in the same grade, and then one day we just weren't. He was in a higher grade. I don't know how it happened. Yo, I was looking right, and I see his Joe said 1999. I said, what? We was in the same grade. How you 1999? That's the stuff we need to talk about on the Hutch interview.
Yo, I went to my counselor and said, I'm tired of this. What I got to do to get out of here.
And the worst part is he kept it on the low. You couldn't tell a brother how to get out of 8th grade.
I'm gonna teach you.
Don't let him do your interview because you see he gonna bring up the stuff that you don't mention.
Right.
Yo, I'm telling you, I was like, how the hell this dude? He out of school a whole year earlier than us.
I went to the counselor and said, look, I'm over this. What I got to do to get out of here? I started taking like 2 Englishes and 2 science, 2 math, and that's how I got out of there.
And that's how you know it's messed up. We still running the hall. He taking double classes. You could have told the brothers. Like,
Don't be jealous.
looked out.
He was smart about that.
I had to get out of there.
What
they say on Color Purple? Time to go. Time to go. I had to get out of there.
Oh my goodness. Pastor, did you have a prom send off?
Yeah, so I had the suit. I had the like the kind of suit that
The Malcolm X and them?
Yeah, I had one of those. It was black and white. It had the little chain going down or whatever. One of my homegirls gave us a ride down to the Inner Harbor. We kind of walked around the Inner Harbor after the prom. It was
Pastor,
cool.
you already know the question I gotta ask.
Go ahead.
You know the question.
What question?
Think of the worst question.
Nothing happened after the prom sex.
See?
I knew he was gonna say that. Yeah, I'm telling you, Pastor, if you just don't levitate,
He just went straight home, huh?
I just went straight home. Nothing happened.
Straight home early.
Look, I think some wings just grew up in the back.
All right, so let me say, my junior prom.
I was gonna say Toy pled the fifth, but I don't think she had nothing after prom either.
No, my junior prom, I did not come home. And I told my mother that me and my friends were going to either stay at one of my, I don't think we said a hotel. I think I said I was staying at my friend Erica's house. And she was like, I need to talk to Erica's mother first. And I kept saying, okay, I'll get her. And I never got Erica's mother on the phone because that wasn't the plan. And my dumb tail thinking my mother is just going to be okay with me staying at Erica's house. And they called and everything. And I didn't answer the phone. And I was at my boyfriend's house. They called the house. His father told them I wasn't there. Then blackmailed me. He blackmailed me later on.
Damn, his father. Damn.
Brandy, did it go down for you after the prom?
I've never had sex after a prom.
You just did it
after any prom.
After any.
Right. What many proms you done went to?
Go to other people's proms. I didn't even go to my proms. I went to other people's
Brandy
proms.
a showgirl. Everybody was like, come on, Brandy, come to that prom.
But
college. She in college. Come on, Brandy, you can still come. Unless you want to graduate college, Brandy, you can still do it. Come on with us.
Yo, you know what I used to hate, yo? I used to hate when people graduated and they come back to school. That shit used to make me so fucking mad. I used to be like,
hang out.
I used to call them Columbo.
I would have done that. But I couldn't go to my own prom because my date was too old.
Oh, Lord.
Brandy, they had too many rules for you then because
yes,
my senior prom, I took our aunt who is if you're 10 years older than me, she's 11 years older than me. I took my aunt my senior prom because after my junior prom, I bought myself in the house at 3:30 p.m. the next day. And my parents told me how disappointed they were in me. And I waited a whole year for a punishment that never happened. But I tortured myself because I was like, they don't love me anymore. So my senior prom, I went to the prom with my aunt and my two cousins. I did ditch her at one point. And I went over to City's prom. After City's prom, we went to Valentino's and we all brought our butts back in that house and went to sleep. I was like, I'm here and accounted for.
Well, since I don't tell enough, after my prom, it did go down. I had a regular girlfriend, so it was already going down anyway, so it didn't really matter. So, tis what it is. It was a little better that night, but
both proms? Yeah,
same person.
Oh, look at you!
And then I went to her prom, so I was kind of like Brandy, you know.
Hey, look, Toya. So where is she today?
Tell us about this young lady you was in this long relationship.
That's some shit he would say. So where is she today,
Right. He don't like when the table.
No comment. Not just playing. Well, she is married to a principal of some sort. I was gonna say some hater stuff, but I'm not going to. Thank you.
Yo, I was about to say something haterish.
I was about to be a hater, but I'm not.
I don't know who's rubbing off on who.
She done went and got her a principal.
Because I was definitely like, that bitch ain't the principal.
What did you say?
She went and got her as a principal. Damn.
Mm-hmm. No comment. You're taking me into a dark place. But
she must have broke your heart.
And look, Toya, is she in the group? Is she in the group?
Right.
She's not in the group. And the sad part, we're not Facebook friends anymore.
I'm gonna be in the group like, hey, who went to the prom?
Who is married to the principal?
There might be a lot of people married to the
Speak up,
principal.
and I got a gift for you.
Hey, speaking of, I think one of your peoples is a principal.
Who?
Yo.
I need to know.
So that's who it really is.
No, I think one of his old joints is a principal
That's funny.
in the county.
What you
You
seen
seen them on the drop off?
Kids?
You seen them on the drop off?
No. They on Facebook.
Yo, Facebook is the devil, yo.
Yeah, they like a big wig in the county too. I think they're a principal though.
Oh, is that right? I missed out on all that money.
Yeah, missed out the principal money.
Or maybe I can contact them for
Do
next year.
get paid a lot?
No.
It depends on where you at, but I don't think so.
I was gonna say, I feel like I always hear teachers don't get paid a lot. I wonder. But since we're talking about proms in schools, hey, oh crap, I forgot how old she was.
Oh man, that was a perfect setup for the nudes.
It was, yes. How old is she? 38-year-old teacher sends nudes to a student at the hearing that he had a crush on her.
Damn.
Hush, did you have any teacher that you would have been okay with getting some nudes from?
Hell no, you know all our teachers back in the day look like goddamn what they call them high school gym G.I.J. looking type.
Well, I feel like I know exactly who you're talking about.
I don't think I had no sexy teacher.
Okay, so the question is, what would you do if back then? What would you have done if a teacher sent you a nude? Although I don't know, I guess
I'm hot. What's up, little teach? What we doing?
I'd have made it work.
Like in order for this, he had to have snitched.
I ain't telling.
Not me either.
I'm going to after school suspension or whatever the hell you guys used to do back in the day. I'm going right. Hey, Mom, I missed the school bus. Damn, boy, you missed the school bus all week long.
So, if she sent you the nudes, do you really think you had a chance to hit?
Got to. She sent me nudes.
I think if she's sending you nudes, you got that chance.
Well, it didn't happen in my life. What about you, Pastor?
Well, you know, the Book of Psalms says.
And the Song of Solomon, even though it's a love story.
So truthfully, to be honest, I wasn't active until after high school.
This guy, man. I'm going to get you a humanitarian award, dog. You're perfect.
Well, I'm not perfect.
But the question is, would you have accepted, virgin or not, would you have accepted the nudes?
Or would you have snitched?
Yeah, I would have accepted.
I thought he was about to say he was going to snitch. I was about to say, kick him out.
No.
And you know how long it would have took for America Online to download those nudes, yo?
Oh, yeah. Hey, look, I was just telling somebody earlier, like, man, I wish I had social media back when I was coming up. I said I came into the era when they was AOL.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. If I wasn't married, I would accept it now. But anyways,
you trying to get that thing wet. Hey, look, you had to get that dial up. To have a dial up was the worst situation. Imagine you try to get online and get your mother to pick up the damn phone. That shit was the worst ever.
Or that Netgear where it'd be like, dee.
Right.
That shit used to be horrible, yo.
Your mother pick up the phone. Mom, I'm trying to get online.
And the worst part is we had the computer in the living room and shit. You like when you call your mom, be like, "What time you coming home? I'm hungry."
Right. Yo, growing up was the worst.
I used to call my mom, I was so sneaky. I would call my mom for the dumbest shit, and I know she know now. I was like, "Oh, I was just hungry."
I hope she's watching this. She didn't know.
Nah, she knows. We've grown, and she knows a lot.
7, as a female, would you accept nudes from a teacher?
Not from the gym teacher?
We know you liked older men.
He liked that. Yeah.
Kevin be dating him.
Listen. Not my
Pick
senior
me
year,
up
but
around the corner at the school. Take me
what
off.
you say? What you say, Brett? Sorry.
He'd have been picking me up around the corner at the school. He'd been my ride home.
I can see Seven jumping in a Mustang.
He knows how to work the system. And when I
back to prom again, damn.
when I was in high school, we had this teacher, white man, name was Mr. Conley, and I was in love with him. I would have loved to receive it, the nudes and it. I would have taken it down.
I'm gonna call Mr. Conley now.
Not trying to give this little fat chocolate girl this time of day. And then we friends on Facebook now, and I see he married to a black woman. I was like, so you do like black women? Just didn't like that.
I hope Mr. Conley watched this show.
I hope he does.
You friends with the teacher?
I am now.
The Facebook friends with the teacher?
But also, I'm
I like this lady.
But also, he was much younger because we had students from Hopkins work in our school.
Mm-hmm.
So he was really only a couple more years older than us. But
So
he was ethical
yet?
for me.
He don't got a diaper yet?
What?
He ain't on the diaper yet?
He probably like 4 years older than me.
Oh, well, that ain't.
Does Marlon know that you follow Dr. Mr. whatever his name is?
He
You don't
didn't
even call him Mister anymore.
Dr.
right.
Strange.
That is I can't think Joe Conley.
Look at you.
Don't
They
put
know but
some
no.
government out there.
Put his
Joe
whole name
Conley-
out there so somebody can be like, I was watching a podcast and they said your whole government name.
Did Joe Conley make it to be a
I
principal?
gotta go back to work real quick. Did y'all watch what's the name of the show?
Who
Pat-
we on?
Did y'all watch the ending?
Yeah.
Oh
I did.
yeah. Oh,
I
you
didn't
know.
watch
Oh,
that in.
Hutch, you know it's on the list for today. I watched that.
I didn't watch the ending.
What y'all think?
I
Really?
I had a
watch
feeling that they was gonna try and make it seem like he killed himself.
Really? Thank you, Pastor.
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you ask the question. I'm sorry.
No, he answered the question. Now I know weapons.
I didn't
He
hear
said
it.
he didn't hear it. He said.
Well, you should know what happened because it's a real story.
I was about to say it's not as my dad said when I asked him was he going to see the Passion of the Christ. He was like, I don't need to go see it. I know the story.
Right.
So, it's not a secret as to what happened in this. You know.
I just feel like they should have just left well enough alone. Like you open up the wounds to this family again, and
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying. Like some people think that it was suicide, some people think that he was murdered. Leave that family alone. Like they just opened up a whole can of worms for this guy.
Was it the black dude?
Looking back and forth, like how do you know that? Who know that he did that? You see what I'm saying? Who knew about the looking back and forth? Like, who would be able to say what document was that in? He kept peeping around the.
Oh, right, exactly. Who the hell? Yeah, you're right.
Who would know that? You know.
Well,
So,
to answer that question, he was with somebody that would be able to confirm that. However, that ending, it was another guy there with him.
No,
The ending.
how did he see him and look and didn't say? Because he told him to run up the street.
So that's what I was about to say. The book, now you would think that this was a work of fiction because the book does not play out like that.
They got a book?
Yeah, it's based off of a book. There's a book called We Own the City.
Damn, they got a book on this?
Yeah.
But
and they did a documentary. Go ahead.
Well, if I see my partner peeping behind the thing, I'm gonna come out. I mean, I'm gonna go down there. Why would I just stand there and watch him peeping, looking at me? He wasn't looking. He was at the corner. You know what I'm saying? Looking to where he's supposed to be looking. So I would be like, "What your dumb ass back there? Why you peeping at me? Peekaboo! Like, what would you?"
I probably wouldn't go towards it, and that's why they wouldn't accept me as a cop.
Yeah,
because I'd have heard the gunshots and been like, "Damn."
I think the ending they should have left it open where it could have been interpreted either way. But
So-
being that they had him look at his pictures in the house and all the other stuff, and then the ending, they really wanted to make it look like he killed himself.
Right.
Absolutely. Because I told you before.
Story, good.
Huh?
I just didn't think it was a little tasteless to go with the story. You know what I mean? It's like you had to just put it in there.
So
Yeah.
a couple of things I thought about it. First of all, he is mentioned in the book, but 90% of the stuff that they put in the show is not in the book. And I don't understand. Typically, when you have a movie adaptation from a book, there are things that are left out from the book. You don't manage to add in things that were left out of the book. So that's the problem. The book also there was a documentary not a couple months ago, but maybe the end of last year or beginning of last year about, I think it was about Detective Suiter, or it might have been about the gun trace. I'm not sure. But the book in that documentary, at the end, leave you feeling like he did not kill himself. So I don't feel like how they got to that leap to basically come out and say, hey guys, we're telling you he killed himself.
Yeah.
As far as like them changing it and the family wounds, the only thing I can say is we say that because we lived through it. A lot of us know this family, but to somebody that live in California, they don't know these people. They don't see the hurt that it inflicts, and it makes for a better story.
Right. But I just think it made it dumb though. I just felt like, even not knowing, I feel like that part is just kind of random. Like, I think it was just like a little random for me. Like, where are they going with this? Because if you didn't know that story,
Right.
it wouldn't make sense. Like, that was weird. It
Right.
just wouldn't.
And the only thing they did have, so it's this one episode where an old man gets killed in a car accident because they're chasing somebody.
Right.
And Detective Suiter was one of the officers on that case. They mentioned that in the book. They don't mention any of the robberies that they implied that he did. They said at the end that the one I think it was the light-skinned officer was going to say that he took place in that. None of that was in the book, and I don't understand how.
What's the part about
left out the book?
What's the part about the what y'all drinking? Patron? What's that in the papers?
Oh yeah, that was funny.
Did anybody watch American Gangster Trap Queen Catherine Pugh?
I ain't watching
Oh,
who was it?
I'm only on the first one.
It came on last night.
Oh wow, no idea.
This is like a series, right?
Yeah.
I don't think I got past the first person, but I'm gonna go watch it today after I watch Married at First Sight, because that do come on at 8:00.
They said, boy, she was out there robbing for real. She was.
Who was it?
Catherine Pugh. Yo, they said one book, she sold the one book like to 1,000 people. And they ain't nobody ever get the book.
But like that was a footnote in the situation.
Huh?
That was a footnote in the situation. They didn't even say, like, I don't think it even said what she went to. It was just like she went to jail. But y'all had to go ahead and say this man killed himself and was stealing money and all that.
Watch American Gangster. They'll tell you that she was robbing with that book. There ain't no footnote in that book. They said she got $1 million off that book. That's like us right here, us five right here. She sold the book to us. We never got the book. She sold it to another five. She brought Randy in. She brought Marlon in on one book. Nobody got that book.
She just showed you the book. Like, here's the book that I'm working on.
No. She produced the book. She printed like 20 copies and sold over 100,000 copies of the book, and nobody ever got the book.
Well,
they knew that.
Hutch, you do know that Baltimore is a city that reads, right?
Yeah. And look, she stole the book out the warehouses from the school. Yo, that lady off the shade.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
She was like, there's money to be got.
I just want to know, she from Philly. Why she ain't gonna be the mayor in Philly?
Because they not the city that read.
I was gonna say they probably knew she was a scammer.
Man,
There was some books.
What I say? They created a whole human for the show. The black woman wasn't. Okay, the black woman was not in the book either. I didn't mention that. But I thought that there probably was somebody doing that. But you got a good point. That wasn't in the book. But so Marlon kept telling me, he was like, it says at the beginning, some things are, exaggerated. I was like, I don't want to hear it. I was like, I don't want to hear it. They lied. It's not exaggerated. When you're telling the true story, you might want to go ahead and tell the truth.
I mean, you gotta add a little salt and pepper on it.
Sure, but don't imply that man killed himself, because what it is going to do, all of us who lived through it are like, I don't believe he did it. The other 49 states watched that and said that man killed himself because he corrupt just like the other ones.
I mean, Baltimore is a small percentage of the people that they were trying to attract.
Right.
That's true. The other thing that I feel like I forgot it, so never mind.
Okay.
That slipped through my mind.
Is there
like
fiction when they couldn't tell you who said
they gonna say like they looking for a suspect. Yo, how you have a whole neighborhood on lock for all that time? That was the craziest part. Like,
I just never understood how suicide was so hard to figure out. They usually figure that out fast.
I want to know. This is what I can't remember from the book or the series. The bail bondsman from Double D's. Did he go to jail?
Yeah, he went to jail.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind. I was about to say that's probably who killed him. Never mind. I was trying to think of who they had like in their pocket, and I didn't want to blame your cousin. Because I don't want him coming after me. So I wasn't gonna say it was
probably the boy who was
old cousin Sharpshire.
I'm not bringing that man up. I don't think he did anything. He didn't sell drugs or anything. I don't know who watches the show. A bunch of people watching don't comment.
The favorite part was when Jenkins kept saying, "You talking about I'm a dirty cop? Fuck they mean I'm dirty."
Yo, I'm gonna tell you about him though, for real.
You got locked up by him?
No, hell no. He stuck by his word.
Yeah,
I'm innocent. I don't know what they talk about.
I am not a dirty cop, and my cops gonna have my back. They was like, "Let me tell you exactly what he did."
Man, they told on him.
He told you all of them was snitching. All of them.
It was like, wait a minute, what you want to know? Wait a minute, hold up, you missed something. I got some shit that y'all ain't find out.
The black guy, he was telling it all. He told it all from the start. He was like,
I don't even care if I get locked up, but you gonna get all this.
Yo, when you want a wiretap, you might as well just go tell everything though. Fuck that. Jenkins was like, hell no. He's like, I'm innocent. He was innocent all the way to the end.
But look, he was like, he just approached me in the hallway talking that stuff. You might want to get him away from everybody.
Right. He's trying to get everybody. Don't keep him away. Like, they was just like.
Hey, Toya, do you feel like it was something that Sean Shooter had to say that would have made the case worse?
No, what I gathered from the book was that he was supposed to testify about that car accident.
Yeah.
I think the other thing that because it didn't say in the book, but in the show I might be wrong, but in the show they said that he found the gun.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's why he was supposed to testify. They never said in the book that it was because one of them said that he would, because Jenkins said on the show that he was the one who planted the gun. They never implied that at all in the book.
Yeah.
No. So I didn't know it was a true story until the dude said rapper Young Moose. I said, what? He about to be out of here. And I was like, why would they say his name?
He did get a settlement. But it took you that long to realize this was a true story.
I mean, that didn't come on my news. That was not my news.
But like it says it like in the beginning.
I mean, who reads all
But
that?
yeah, I was going to say, because I didn't read that in the beginning, because I said to somebody, I said they should just put in there that some things are true and some are fictitious. But
I didn't see that part, but I thought it was implied, and because me and Pass have been talking about this show since it started.
Y'all see
I
Warren
just
Brown?
started it.
Warren Brown on the
Yeah,
show.
we did. Pointed them out.
it's like, what am I paying you $5 an hour, $500 an hour for?
Oh, Warren Brown. Warren Brown was a big boy.
So, note to self: when I did get locked up, it was like, "Yo, you gotta get Warren Brown. You gotta get Warren Brown." I didn't know who he was, but you know,
Everybody get Warren Brown.
they say he a winner.
I forgot the Randy might know. It was a white lawyer. I think he might have been Jewish. A white lawyer who came over 5,000. Oh, everybody had him in his pocket too, in their pocket too.
Yeah, they did.
Well, shout out to Mark Zion.
Oh, Mark Zion.
Shout out to him.
Mark Zion had an open and closed case, but he didn't know how he was gonna work the situation out.
I need to go look that man up.
Pretty much like, yo, you need to start talking. Everybody talking, but you.
Right.
Like, you gone, yo. You gotta start saying something.
Ivan Bates was very proud of his character.
Yeah.
I saw him post about it.
He said he wasn't happy with his character?
No, he was. He was very proud. He said, make sure you watch it.
All right, I got a quick trivia for y'all.
Shapiro, Randy. Yo. That man right there? Huh.
Is that the one who got OJ out? Never mind.
No, not that.
Yo, I got a quick trivia for y'all. How many people from The Wire was on that show?
Too damn many.
All of them. I know the guy that was stealing cars and the cop broke his fingers. He was on there. He was talking to the civil rights lady.
Man, I forgot about that little dude.
He was on the big bed.
Yeah. And then of course y'all know Dookie was on there. He was a cop.
Yeah.
There's Marlo.
Yeah.
So, what's the number?
I don't know. You tell us.
No, Zoe knows. I don't know those.
7. Did I say 7 or 8?
I can't remember.
I think it was 7.
More than that, because it was Marlo, Dookie, the guy that stole the commissioner, the one that was a cop.
So
might have 7 or 8. You might be right.
Yeah.
Do you feel like they hire those people because they are from Baltimore, they live in Baltimore, or why do you think they hired those same people in different roles?
Because it was a show produced by The Wire and the other show.
They didn't get Mac Wiles back.
Because all these people don't live in Baltimore either.
Right.
They just called them back like, hey, we got this show about to pop off.
They should have had Snoop, you know, the person that
I know. I don't know why they didn't have Snoop.
Slipped through our hands.
I'm not. Today is not the type of day for us to be doing that. I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. Ain't that what you had to just tell him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
That's why I said it.
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyways, anybody been watching anything else?
Watching what?
Anybody been watching anything else good?
Like that.
We watched all of that.
Like that.
Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, and Chicago Med.
You watched the whole gamut of it.
No.
No.
What is that? Chicago Wednesdays or something? What is it called?
Yeah, I watched that.
Chicago. Is it called Chicago Wednesdays? Yeah. Yeah, Chicago Wednesdays. Yeah.
You said you watched that, Brandy? Okay. It's too much for me to catch up. There's too many shows. I missed one.
Y'all know why Six don't watch those shows. He only watched reality shows.
Oh, really? You just gonna play me?
So
what did you think I was gonna be in?
Tell us what's going on. What's the show with Jess? What's going on in there? Because I know you. Oh, how about with Quicksilver? I know you know about that one too.
I was about to say that's the only one I got. I forgot to watch Couples Retreat, but that was gonna be my next topic. So I have a question for y'all. First question: would you marry somebody and you have never seen where they live?
No.
Oh.
No.
knows all across the board. What if you met them during a pandemic?
Even if I met you during the
Yeah.
pandemic, if
True
I'm
story.
gonna marry you, we gotta see each other at some point. Even if we met during the pandemic, we FaceTime. I'm seeing your house. You gotta show me something. I mean, like it's just inevitable. Like we gotta be doing a whole lot to get married. We got to be doing a whole bunch of looking at each other. Like, let me show you. I'm going to go in my room and show you this, that, and all kinds of things. I mean, I can't imagine they're sitting like we just are right now for hours just talking.
So on vacation, they show the hotel, the bathroom in the hotel. So
exactly,
you're definitely gonna see somebody's house if we like this. Oh, here go my car. Here go. I'm outside. Here go my room. You're gonna see that.
Okay, so the one girl on the show, she I don't know if she met the guy during the pandemic. She did. She met him during the pandemic because she said this is why she never saw his place. And he said he was renting in a basement apartment. That sounds small to me, but I'm gonna mind my business on that one. But come to find out, he was living in his parents' basement.
He was renting that out.
You never heard his parents or anybody ever.
So Quicksilver's wife was like, how do you marry somebody and you don't know where they live at? And that's when she was like, it was during the pandemic and blah, blah, blah. So kind of find out he lived in his parents' basement. The car was his parents. She said something about she had to go retrieve her car back from him. This, that, and the third. She is also a relationship expert. And I'm only using quotations because they were shading her on the show. And Quicksilver's wife was like, how you a whole relationship expert? And you next, no questions?
Just because you're good at something don't always mean you practice it.
So somebody said that.
I can show you how to work out and lose weight, but don't do that shit myself.
Quicksilver was like,
why Brandon almost got us with that? I was thinking he was like really into it and shit when you told us that.
No, I really do. Once I get into it, I'm into it. But clearly, I don't stick with it. You know what I mean? Clearly, but
Randy said he knows this winter girl that I speak of. So tell her come on the show, Randy. Tell her come plead her case because Ashley Silver ain't letting her plead her case. So Quicksilver was like, it can be hairstylists that do the hair the best, but they hair ain't never done. Nail techs who do bombing nails, but they ain't never got their nails done. He was like, so you can be a relationship expert and fail in relationships.
I just think she failed too hard for it to be her second time.
Now, her first marriage, she was married to a football player. I don't know. I guess since Randy knows her, he could tell us what football player. But he cheated with the nanny. I think he got the nanny pregnant or something. So that ain't her fault. But you not know where this man live at. That's all on you. Like, as a relationship expert, I would use.
I would think if all of these things.
Okay.
I would think if all of these things were happening bad in your first marriage, you'd be a little cautious in the second one.
Most people are a little skittish the second, But she was like, hey, I'm going to dive in because.
Now, y'all fucking under my face in my house and everything. I'm definitely going to see your house and we'll fucking today.
Did they always go over her house or they went to a hotel? What did they do?
We ever talked about the Megan Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez case?
Dang, he done went to a whole
all the time.
He was like, hey, forget what they talking about. By the way, Toy.
No, that's not what I said.
Why would you
what are your thoughts?
The opportunity to have this discussion.
Thank you, Pastor. He knows what
I feel like Pastor set me up.
Don't do it, Pastor.
What were you about to say about Love and Marriage DC 6?
What'd you say? We can't
stay on topic. What were you about to say about winter?
Pastor changed the topic.
No, I'm changing it back.
It's like Uno.
She said I gotta never draw four. The color yellow.
Damn.
Reverse back.
Reverse.
What were you gonna say about the girl with the relationship expert?
I can't even remember now because now I'm thinking about Meg and Tori.
Okay. Well, let me see. What other shows that we have to talk about to skip that?
She was lying.
Wait a minute. I know what we skipped over. Did anybody experience the Monique rant? about DL Hughley?
Yeah, that
Oh,
was crazy.
Can I just ask this? Is Monique a bigger comedian as D.L. Hughley is?
She's bigger than him.
I don't know, but she might come on the show.
I'm with Hutch.
She's bigger than him.
Bigger, better, and I don't mean literally bigger, but
You're not going to keep on.
I'm also not a
I seen her at the harbor.
Huh?
I seen her at the harbor one day.
You're not going to shit on Monique like she ain't nothing.
I'm not.
She is the queen of comedy. She headlined it. D.L. Hughley is the follow-up act. I don't even think D.L. Hughley is that funny, to be honest.
She said you were the opener. I was the headliner.
Right.
I don't
They
think
had
he's
a picture
but
small
he's
though.
funny. He's somebody's cup of tea. I don't think a lot of people are funny.
He's like a Chris Rock type of funny. Like
I like
not
Chris
like, I do too, but he not like hilarious. He just like I get it.
I would not pay to go to a DL. I probably wouldn't go to a DL Hughley show for free, but I would pay to watch Monique do that rant that I watched for free.
Do you think it hurt her career?
Her career already hurt.
Yeah, but she was about to be on the come up again.
I mean, is 50 Cent dropping her? Because that's who she was working with, him and Lee Daniels. So,
did y'all see the one that she did in prison? That Could Be Me or something like that. It's like a comedy joke. If you haven't,
I'm going to say no. Is it old? I might have seen it, but
it is old.
I haven't seen anything recent.
It was like some real shit. Like she was talking to all the ladies in prison, and she was just making it funny that she could have been one of them. But that was a really, really good comedy show. It was on Netflix.
I do think that I think that the issue was the circus issue was that the promoter played both of them.
Of course. I mean, that's their job.
And like there were parts where I was like, oh, when's she gonna shut up? Like it was 10 minutes. However, I've been to Monique shows, and that's how her comedy goes. It's just for that 10 minutes, it was targeted to one person who might have still been in the building. So it wasn't off-brand for her at all. And so let me ask y'all a question though. Because one thing, did y'all watch the thing?
No,
I just heard it on the radio.
Okay, so let me ask, this is Brandy, let me ask you. If somebody was doing an interview with you and said, what would you rather? Your husband go sleep with this gay man without a condom, or go sleep with Corinne Stephens with a condom? Would you think that's an appropriate question?
I would hope not.
That's what they asked her when she went on the DL Hughley show. So she had been harboring some resentment before this day came.
Yo, she don't play about her husband.
And I was about to say, she don't play about her husband. And I think that, I mean, as men, how would you feel if somebody asked your woman that? Because my husband is very keep the peace and keep calm, but I would have cussed him out on that. Like that's why I can't be famous, because I don't know how to control myself.
I feel
like it's a good comparison.
Oh, you know, I'm coming back, y'all.
All right. It's a good comparison between comedy and them interviews, because it be seeming like it's no hold bars. Like they got free range to talk about anything, right?
So I did hear some comedians talk about it, and they were like, it's kind of like a know your audience thing. So you know what triggers somebody. So especially in the interview, like if it's somebody who, joke and mix up, if it's like a what's that girl? She got a show on E. Is Nicole somebody? White girl. That would probably be an appropriate question for her. Somebody who don't play about their marriage, or black people, because we don't tend to play. We could be in a bad marriage. We ain't letting you say nothing. Martell and what's the girl name?
You never know what's gonna set somebody off sometimes.
But I think that would be something that I would think would set somebody off. Because you asking, like I said, and this is I'm pull a race card, and these were all black people, but you basically questioning his sexuality.
I
Now,
mean,
as a husband, would you be okay with that? And I'm not saying you gotta go on stage and slap somebody.
that's basically what you did. You just put the pressure on.
Yeah.
Thank you, Toya,
What?
Yeah.
for putting the pressure on. Now I gotta go on stage and slap somebody. See, they don't be knowing what they do to us. You see how systemically she broke us down and then said, "Don't do this," but really, I want you to do this.
I did not want you to answer the question. I wanted you to confirm my feeling that as a male husband, you would feel that would be an inappropriate question. I was hoping you was gonna ride with me with that one,
but I can't even think about nothing besides getting on stage and slapping somebody.
All right. Well, speaking of bad marriages, the verdict came in for Johnny Depp and Amber, whatever her name is.
Johnny wins.
They both won.
Oh, that sucks.
They both were found guilty.
My little snippet I seen said Johnny won.
See, that's why I keep telling you can't just go off the headlines. Now he won more money, but the question is, can she afford to pay that? So during this process, they're going to actually have to go back. The judge already had to reassess one amount because they awarded him like $5 million in punitive damages. But in Virginia, the max you can get is $350,000. So that was already changed. I'm sure what she won, she won't get because it's going to have to offset. He was awarded more than her. He was awarded 10 million, and she was awarded 2 million. And here's the thing I'll say.
She owed me 8.
Here's the thing I'll say. But they're going to look at her income and say she can't pay the 8, so that's going to be readjusted. But
you think they do that? Because if I got sued, there's a lot of money I can't pay, so I need them to readjust that shit.
So part of her winning her part of the case honestly brings question up to what the jury decided, because she sued for defamation because they said basically that she was making up these stories. He's suing because he's saying these stories aren't true. So both things can't really be true in this case.
They just wanted to be fair and make everybody win.
I guess that's what they was doing. I did watch CNN, and they kind of said it was like they were she was suing defamation for them slant, I guess, saying that she made up the stuff, but they were saying that there was this one particular incident that she made up. But I still believe, even if they're only referencing the one event that she made up, to find in her favor, that does mean that you believe he abused her. So what she said wasn't defamation.
I don't know. It's a sad situation. You don't play about abuse.
It's a situation I don't understand why I was on my TV for so long. I've seen murder trials go by quicker.
Because
OJ case was probably quicker.
You said what?
OJ case was probably quicker.
They done made 3 series about the OJ case.
And I feel like the OJ case was a whole school year, but this defamation case, I was like, this is never going to end, huh?
So if OJ wanted to come on the show, would you let him?
I would. Okay. It's virtual, right?
Nah, it's in person.
No, I'm good. Oh.
That's messed up. What about you,
I'm
Pastor?
taking a look at that. Look, we know if I can be friends with people who have been found guilty, because Adnan did not do it, I can rock with OJ that was found innocent.
Pastor, are you coming up?
Okay.
If OJ said he wanted to come on the live podcast with us, are you going on that show?
Yeah, okay.
What about you, Seven?
Oh, he would probably come because he don't know how to shut up.
Would y'all shake his hand?
Yeah. He killed nobody else that I know of. He
I
snapped.
don't think OJ killed them, to be honest.
OJ,
I
OJ,
just think he knows who did it.
Oh, did
What
it?
you say?
I think he
You
knows
said OJ did it.
you sound like Bryant with a certain person I know.
Who said that? I didn't say OJ did it. OJ did not
First of all, don't do that.
who?
I just feel like in OJ's case, like he might have did it himself, but I feel like at a certain level, you need to hire people to do stuff. Like,
But
He
if you
wasn't
hire people, that's more people in the business.
or you have your best friend AJ go ahead and do it for you. That's what, like, I feel like if OJ didn't do it, AJ did it. That's my thing. I'm not far off. Like, I feel like he's very culpable. I'm just saying it's a possibility that AJ did it.
I'm gonna tell you, don't play with these dudes when they snap, when they mad about another nigga. They do some different things. I'm telling you, different things. When
It sounds like you got a story.
No, she doesn't.
I'm just saying they do some different things.
Shut up.
Pastor.
They do some different things.
Pastor.
Yeah.
Have you ever snapped on a woman? Doesn't mean you had to hit her, but snapped.
So I argue a lot. I'm good for arguing, but I don't know about the snap part. What you mean by that?
You don't know until you snap.
Huh?
I mean,
that's the thing about snapping. Because there's a lot of people who I will be like, I put everything I own, or they ain't got it in them to do it. And then be like, oh shit.
It'd be the fat quiet one.
He did that shit.
Sure about
somebody know before the snap, because it always come out. You know, everybody might not know.
The problem is that we ignore all those signs.
Because you keep pushing the buttons. Beep, beep, beep.
No, I don't necessarily mean the female. She was saying that somebody knows that this person is going to snap. People will give you signs, but we often ignore it. We write it off as they just talking, or they ain't about it.
Right. They would never. Please stop saying that.
Then they be like,
I told you.
Hold my beer. I'm like, everybody has it.
Not everybody gets in that mode, but
have you ever, Brandy? Well, 7. Have you ever snapped in a relationship?
No.
What about you, Toya?
No, I don't want to get hit. I'm sorry. I am a firm believer that men can be stronger.
Wow, but I've never snapped.
I ain't hitting nobody. I ain't throwing nothing at nobody. Because I don't want to be hit back. And I don't want to have to. My sisters are retired. I don't want to have to call them.
As Patrick said, snap, crackle, pop. You know a snapper. You know.
Has anybody been shaking?
Hey, Breon. I've been texting Breon, but I ain't say hi to y'all.
Have you ever been shaken, Toya?
No.
Brandy?
I don't let people get that close to get physical.
I think somebody snapped on me before, but
oh man,
somebody snapped on me before, but
did you keep pushing the buttons?
For him, yes, I was pushing his button. He wanted me to shut up.
Okay, so you asked a specific thing. Had I been shaken? And the answer was no. I have been hit, and I did nothing to that person.
Wow.
For them to hit me. And this was, if I'm 38, this was like 18 years ago. I can still feel that punch. So that is why I will not agitate somebody to hit me.
So, Pastor, if a woman that you were dealing with calls you a bitch, would that push you really close to the edge?
Nah, you take more than that.
How about bitch boy? Because Teresa on Real Housewives from New Jersey called her brother a bitch boy or a bitch baby.
Or what about a fuck and the N word? I think that might do it for me.
It's some funny stuff, yeah.
Words that would make me snap. It's actions and like disrespect, where you are probably invading my space or something like that. And I don't even know if I would snap. I'm just going. I might act up, get a little wild, but I don't know.
Those are good words. I like what she said there or whatever. I don't like my like route being impeded. Like if I'm in a rim, I don't like to be closed off. You know what I'm saying? I like what 7 said. I don't like the clothes.
I think what'll push Seven to the break is if you get a close to her face, he'd be like, "Nah, what I'm saying though is like this."
I don't think I would. I hope that won't make me snap. I'm wild out. I've warned you, go on now, but I might wild out. But snap is different. Snap make you go beyond. That's a whole nother level now. That's a whole
I
nother.
think
So far, nothing like that made me snap.
my only reason for snapping, I don't think it's relationship related. Somebody do something to my child, I promise you, I'm gonna smile in my mugshot. That's it.
My child was at a point. I don't think I snapped. I was like, you know, this me. You know, I had to bring it out. Now that might make me snap, a child thing. What you told?
No, I promise. I'm gonna go ahead and snap. The only other thing I'll say, if I walk in my house one day and it's clean, and walk in my bedroom and then nigga in the bed with somebody else, I'm a snap because you took the time to clean this house for that heifer.
It was premeditated.
What you cleaned up for this bitch?
It takes a whole lot to make me go to. I guess I don't have much faith in people, so nothing really surprised.
No. If I walk in here and this place is clean, I'm going off. Somebody's
go off, but
somebody's gonna die.
I go take a gun and kill you and ruin the rest of my life? I don't think so. I love me so much and what I got going on that you just not gonna take.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna win my insanity plea because they're gonna be like, so your anger was about him cleaning up first.
I heard them those handcuffs are very uncomfortable. I don't have time to go downtown, sit and wait for bail, pay somebody. I don't have time for that. I might take my bat and hit you.
You can go for that too, Brandy. This is why
I'm not already snapping.
I think you're a little lost on what snapping is, because all those things are going to jail too.
If I don't have an advantage on you, I'm gonna have to use my bat. I can't beat Brian.
That's an assault right there, though. I think
if I have my bat, he's not gonna come as close to me. He just might get swapped one time. But to take a gun and blow your head off and stuff because you fucking up, bitch, is not gonna happen.
See, I don't have a gun, so it's not gonna be my situation at all. But I'm telling you, I'm gonna be sitting at Central Bookings like, so this nigga cleaned the house for her. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
See,
I might get to the insanity though.
I'm gonna be mad that you got the floors dirty, maybe. But it's take a lot. I love my life and me so much at this point to get to the point where I'm at right now. It isn't much too many people do to take it away from me. It's just not. It's just not.
Hold up. I just remember something. Pastor, you talking about you on Snap. You standing at the light about to take each other's life. Because what you talking about?
So that's not what I said. I said I do snap. I came back and said I do snap. You kept talking. I said
my bad.
You said, hold on.
I said Pastor.
I'm gonna go wild, but just snap and like just murk you.
And it's funny y'all brought up the
I think that's the extreme of it, Brandy. I think you went to the very extreme, but that is still a version of snapping.
That's me. That's my own me. That's not a snap for me. See, I know that.
Not for you, but by the court of law.
No, what I mean is a snap is something that made you forget and think about nothing else. See, I will premeditate that I can hit you with a bat. Like that's what I do. I put my bat on people. My bat is right in my car. Molly Ringo is waiting for people. I know I would do that. That's not a snap. I would do that with the same mind. But
so you got bail money?
That's different.
But we got other systems. I don't got anybody. I've been saying since I was a child to my mama, I don't have bail money. You might want to be careful.
Hey, Toya, look, when you brought up the kids thing or whatever like that, so I can relate to that. So Shayna was at the pharmacy one time. You know, our son has autism. So JJ is running around at the pharmacy, and this white lady says, what's wrong with this kid? Like,
now.
Well, Shayna went through the roof, yo. He went through the roof. I don't know my son. I was like, oh.
See, that's not a snap to me. That's normal.
It's she, man.
Yo, look at her face, yo.
That's normal.
Right?
To go grab a gun and say something that's not normal to me. Now, some people that might be normal, but that's not.
I don't know if this is normal or snapping, but when I worked at a former job, I think I told this story before. The staff didn't really care for me, but some of them followed me on Facebook. and I had made a post like I gotta go into the Timonium Zoo again. So somebody saw it, and when I came in, they were making comments about the post, and I was like, I don't care. I said what I said, and the one guy was like, but you know how they got these little monkeys in the zoo, and they got like deformed ears and stuff. I picked up the scissors, and I was charging towards him, and it just so happened my boss saw it, and he was like, "Get your ass in here," because I was like, "You're gonna die tonight," and this is just off of saying something. So I know if you touch my child, I got a mugshot coming,
Yo,
and I'm gonna be in the mugshot like this.
Yo.
I ain't going to jail. I'm not killing nobody over. You guys say some really, really harsh words in my face, spit in my face.
That's fine, but when it comes to me in this one,
But see,
I have no common
that's
sense.
what I said. When I get to the place where I'm at, I'm not going to do anything to leave my child without me. I'm just not. I got to think. I don't want to ever leave him. I'm only got. So when you're in my place, it's a little different. For me, just me. You can say whatever you want, because I probably said it too. Big boxy ass nigga, this, that, whatever. Ain't much you can say, but that's my MF and baby. It don't matter. It don't matter. Now you trying to kill him? I might snap.
Yo. Oh, you try to kill her. I'm definitely going. I'm not even gonna plead insanity. I'm be like, I did that shit. Whatever they said I did. I did that shit.
Have y'all ever double backed on somebody you knew was talking shit? I do that shit all the time. I think it's funny as shit. So like you get into something with somebody, whatever, and you know they're gonna talk shit. So you might leave for a second and come right back, and they mid-sentence talking that shit.
And another thing. I do often, but I'm choosing to get back.
You're like, oh, word, what you say?
Like, wait a minute, I can't bet. What was that? Go ahead, finish talking. But it's normally me getting caught. So,
oh Lord,
what I said was,
all the midst that it start stuttering and shit. Well, you know,
see, if I say it out my mouth, I don't care. I'm gonna keep on saying. I had somebody pull me up and say, "Well, they say that you said whatever, this and that," and I was sitting there like, "I did, I did," and it left her stuck. She was like, "Oh, I did." Now, if I'm not bitch down about it, I say it to certain people, but ain't no things for make me bitch down.
Or make sure you say it in a place where they can't come back.
Nah,
like,
you got.
Here you go, Brandy. When we get in the car, I'm gonna tell you some shit.
No, you got time that shit perfect. I'm talking about. I'll go outside the door, count to 6, because I know they ain't get that far, and then you creep back, and just be standing there, and they be like, well, no, nah, fuck all that.
Oh my god. Do we have any other? How did we get here?
I took us there. Sorry.
You know it's sick.
I don't even know where we were to get back anyway.
We were talking about OJ coming on the podcast, and
how did we get there? Like, how did we get OJ in the equation?
Because we talked about the snack.
Oh, it was Johnny Depp. And by the way, the other thing was, I do feel like that he won his part of the case based off of fame. Because they had, the whole thing was what she wrote about him made him not get job opportunities.
I believe that.
They had producers and his manager testify that he lost those jobs before her op-ed piece came out. He had too much drinking, drugs, and not showing up.
That's just the life of Hollywood.
But they were like, they didn't want to deal with him because of that.
He did look a little drugged out. I ain't gonna say nothing, but you know, it is what it is.
I will say I thought he looked it, but also the roles that I saw him in weren't just like normal man working at a Fortune 500 company. So, yeah, I saw something like Pirates of the Caribbean. He wasn't gonna look.
Yeah, I mean, that looked like he looked like he was still on Captain of the Caribbean or whatever.
Captain of the Caribbean.
He had the man bun and everything, just killing it. And he was disrespectful the whole time. He was in the court just drawing and shit, laughing like, I got this bitch.
He wasn't even there today. And they even had, so like, I know they had Kate Moss testify, and she was like, which Amber messed up. She messed that up because they said that they couldn't introduce anything about Kate Moss into the case, but she brought it up, so that allowed them to be able to call her. And she was like, "Hey, I've never had an abuse issue with him. He never pushed me down the steps, even though this story had to come from somewhere." So it's funny how people, this never happened. Well, where did the story come from then? But they had another girlfriend who was like, he didn't physically hit me, but he got angry and threw a bottle at me.
So real quick, the Patrick did bring up a good point. If somebody shitted in your bed, would that make you snap?
Hey, I'm gonna go out on it, but I ain't gonna snap. I hope I don't snap. I hope I don't.
I don't think that would make me snap. That would be like, especially how I feel right now, that would be like, good, I get to go get that new mattress I want.
Do you use toilet paper after, or do you just get straight in the shower?
After shitting in someone's bed?
Yeah.
It's like a shower thing. It's just me. I'm not sure.
Do you like to ask for the sheet?
Welcome back, Hot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Have you ever had somebody shit in your bed?
Huh?
I can't
Have
see
you had anybody shit in your bed?
Hoochie Daddy.
What's this? Biggie Smalls?
Nah, it ain't Biggie Smalls. It's real life from Johnny Depp.
So she shit in his bed. Like, who shit in somebody's bed?
The girl did.
Oh, now don't get me wrong. I think she's crazy. That don't mean he didn't abuse her.
Yeah, I ain't gonna say that he didn't abuse her. I mean,
two things
drinking and drugging.
But I am sorry to interrupt this story. I did not see Hutch's name the whole time. So since I see his name now, I would like to ask of the three men, are you wearing the Hoochie Daddy shorts?
Yeah, give me some Hoochie Daddy shorts.
I will gladly order them for all three of y'all, and y'all know how I feel about my coins.
Oh no.
We go past the night since he posted a picture in some high water pants.
No. I'm not wearing no Hoochie shorts, and I didn't have high water pants on. What I had, I think they're called knickerbockers.
That sounds worse. Knickerbockers. Hey, look, like
I really thought those were only for women.
In all honesty, right? I feel like if a person feels comfortable in wearing whatever it is, Hoochie Daddy shorts, or if a woman is wearing Timberlands and baggy pants, to each his own. My thing with people is, why can't you do what you do, feel comfortable, and there's no problem? Every time somebody do something, it got to be trending. It got to be Twitter this, Twitter that. If whoever the man who they talking about did it, let that man wear his pom shorts. It is what it is.
I agree with you. And what I said, I didn't comment it on your comment because you weren't the one that posted it. But we often have a post that's about women and eyelashes.
Right.
And it was like the same way these men want to go out here and wear these coochie cutters, because the ones that was in the picture are not Hoochie Daddy shorts. They were coochie cutters, and it was butt cheeks and penises that was going to fall out any second.
So what's the Hoochie Daddy shorts? How short are they?
Okay, so I was pulling it up. I'm glad
she already got the picture ready. She saved it to her phone.
I don't see a problem with these.
Marlon.
That's not Hoochie Daddy.
That's like old basketball shorts.
Right.
Now, what I probably don't want to see.
Well, he said he's getting Tommy every Thursday this summer.
You said what?
Randy is giving Thigh Meat Thursday all summer.
Oh yeah, he commented big proud that he got some being delivered, so he better post up.
Oh, Randy?
Yes. Now these right here.
That's a difference.
Those are cool.
And he got the rainbow shirt on. I'm just saying, it is Pride Month.
I wore shorts like this.
Hey, hold on. Those are words of six. Those are the words of six.
No, I just said it's Pride Month.
Yeah, don't talk about him. He got the rainbow shirt on.
Today is the first day of Pride. I was gonna post it in the group, but I didn't know if I would get in trouble, so I was like, I'll let one of them do it.
Yo,
Happy
for real,
Pride.
so,
Happy Pride to all our good LGBT plus
Question.
folks.
I know. I mean, I know Hush be posting and stuff. I haven't seen really much posts from other people. But have you started to get in trouble
What?
for posting too?
The grown ass man beating up a 16.
I don't post really no more because Facebook has an issue, and I don't have time to be in nobody's Facebook jail and then block out
yo, it's
my
like
whole situation.
it's not even fun no more because they just be flagging me.
I'm very
some
careful
people-
of what I post as well as what I approve in the group because we do go live from my page. So if I get thrown in jail, we can't go live.
I run a whole business from my page.
Shout out to my guy Harvey. Harvey don't give a damn. He goes
Harvey, don't.
regular.
I be sitting there like, Harvey, I can't approve this.
Yeah, yo, that's.
I let Harvey in. Harvey goes to jail for us. He's like our Martin Luther King. He's going. He don't get.
Not Rosa Parks.
No, he's walking. He's out there.
Why would you pick a woman though? Why would you not stick with Martin Luther King?
Because Rosa Parks went to jail for us.
You ain't never heard of Brother Martin going to jail?
Nah,
Oh God, Toya, please, this guy.
That's your man.
You know he always got to come with another situation.
I would just like to point out there's a rainbow on the shirt, but it's not like a gay pride shirt. It says have a grateful day and don't ruin it. Maybe it says I'm having. No, it's a beautiful day. Don't ruin it.
Okay.
Anyways, just equated that well, but yeah. So all right. So Pastor not doing it. Hutch.
Yeah, give me
some pair. Huh?
Put me in, coach.
Okay. Yeah, I know what you're getting for your birthday.
Gucci me up.
6.
I'm with it.
All right. Y'all gonna wear these. So as a matter of fact, I want them worn when we go out for our next outing.
Well,
I'm gonna wear them as boxers.
No, ain't no you wear them.
You didn't say that. You didn't say that. You didn't say that.
Now, I just said before you said you will wear them as boxers, I said you have to wear them during an outing.
Some boxes are better than those shorts that you just showed. So now you want somebody to wear some tighty whities with them.
Yo, did y'all see that prank, right? Where the dude he had on some gray sweatpants, right? And he had a zucchini in his joint. And he went outside to talk to the girl, right? And when she was sitting down, the girl wasn't talking to him. And then he got up. It was basically like in her face, and she was looking down. And then she ended up giving her a number. But that shit was funny as hell. It's in the group. It's funny.
I will look for it. Oh, the other thing I meant to mention, I'm sorry, going back to the girl from the relationship expert. When I asked, should people who do not have successful relationships be experts? On my show, Married at First Sight, that comes on in 18 minutes. For the next season, they have a new expert, and it's Devon Franklin, which was Megan Good's ex-husband. So there was some debate on if he should be a credible expert. Keep in mind, all the experts have been divorced and remarried on that show.
Steve Harvey. Been married how many
Giving
times?
advice.
Yeah.
So are these valuable opinions? So the thing is, right now, Steve Harvey has had a successful marriage for a length of time. Part of because they asked is it Devon or whatever his name is, Devin, to be an expert last season. And he said he didn't want to do it because he had just got a divorce and he felt like people wouldn't want to take his advice.
Well, I'll tell you, I've been in a ball and chain situation one time in my life, and I can give great advice to people who are going through situations. And I feel like with me, my advice with people is just don't jump the gun. I tell people all the time, try to work at it as best as you can. So me, in my opinion, I feel like because I've been in a situation, I think you learn different things even when you have ex relationships, ex boyfriends, ex girlfriends, you should be able to take a lot from what you did wrong or what might you think that they did wrong, and you should be able to be. I'm not gonna say an expert, but you should be able to, like the guy. Okay, he got divorced from Megan for whatever reason they did. I'm sure he has some type of lessons that he learned through his marriage that he can be a person of advice. I don't want to call him an expert, a person of advice. But if he's there for the check, who the hell cares anyways?
Yeah, it's just like with a therapist. A therapist, you sit and you tell a therapist all your problems, but that same therapist has to see a therapist too.
Right.
So
And it doesn't mean they've experienced everything that they can counsel you on.
say that again.
I said it doesn't mean that your therapist hasn't necessarily experienced everything that they counsel you on.
Right, I understand that, but that's what I'm saying. Like, but you don't know that though. Like, you sit and you tell a person all years, they're trying to help you get your life together. And they can go home and have the most dysfunctional life ever. Most dysfunctional life ever. But they are helping you and getting you through something. Just like a doctor, he could probably fix a million and one bones, but he can't tell you he got the most whacked up teeth or whatever. But that don't mean he's not good at something that he could do. But then he could also fail at a surgery.
I seen a fat personal trainer.
I was gonna say, my doctor said to me, my doctor was like, "So are we walking?" Because I was like, and at this time I was like, "Oh yeah, I walk every day. Me and my girlfriends have a competition that we do." I said, "So I'm getting at least an hour in." She was like, "So can we double that?" I was like, "Can you?
Right.
You're bigger than me."
Hey, look, it's a trainer on IG. They in Baltimore, and this guy is overweight, but he be working that little stairmaster, whatever the stair stepper thing, whatever it is, and a lot of people go to his class. And I'm looking at this guy like, yo,
Just like
if I ain't got no hip problem, I can go to the class and teach the class too, because he's fat.
Just like somebody can meal prep, but eat all the worst shit in the world. But that don't mean they can't make your
That's just
meals.
going to McDonald's. That's my meal prep.
No.
Like, they be eating all the worst food.
Meal prep is basically just planning out my meal. So I prep that by the time the show ends, my husband's gonna bring my dinner in from the food market.
Okay.
Not America's Best.
I tried not to do it today.
You didn't get a chicken box from America's Best?
Bring that food in, husband.
Is that a cup that you made?
I'm about to go over there.
It is.
It's dinner time.
Okay, Black Queen. I see you.
Queen.
So at this time of the show, we usually do something very special. So I'm going to promote another one of Hutch's things.
We couldn't start with me though?
Yeah.
Since I was already holding up an item.
Oh, my bad. Shout out to Mimi's Edibles.
We're doing something new. Hey y'all, okay, we doing
everything cut.
Oh, I know it was like a certain time. Okay,
if we don't do anything, we plug our businesses.
Go ahead, Six.
Pastor did yours for you last time, remember?
Yes, he was big on it. I'm just waiting for my drive.
What's going on with the pop-up shop?
Pop-up shop is June 26th, 3 to 8 p.m. We have a young lady who is in the center up there who will be there. And we have some other vendors that will be there. If anybody would like to be a vendor, Pastor, you can come be a vendor and talk the word. So if anybody would like to be a vendor, I got some more slots that's available to come out and promote your stuff. And you know what's so crazy is like a lot of people always talk about they don't have no platforms as far as small business. They don't have no platform. And then when you give them an opportunity, they want to give you a hard way to go. But anyways, June 26th, rain, sleet, snow, whatever it is going to be, we will be there. It's an indoor event, 3 to 8. And I will have DJ, what's the DJ name?
Amsterdam or something like that?
DJ Amsterdam will be in the building, and we will be having a party as well as selling some items here that Toya is presenting. So once again, pop-up shop, You
We're in my office, guys.
just got it all out there.
Pastor, what you out here promoting?
The word.
Yo, you should have your
Right,
own church
right.
on this joint, yo.
Say again.
You can have your own church on StreamYard if you just pay us $200.
Dang, 200. I was gonna say you could do some inspirational cups and glasses that I could make for you.
Oh, so you're gonna give him a line when I've been asking for a line for a minute, and then you said, "Who gonna buy your shirts?"
Six. Let's be honest. You send me a different idea very often.
There they go.
Before I can get to one thing, you're like, and another thing.
I mean, I'm trying to help.
Learn how to do that.
Can I get some pencils and pens? You do that over there?
I can.
Okay. All
I
right.
can figure it out. Because
All right.
that's another thing. I will say, my brother will tell somebody I can do something. I looked at a post today that Six was like, Latoya, I was like, did you see what they asked for? They want books mass produced. I'm not doing that.
Oh, I thought they meant like T-shirts or something. I didn't know.
It's like they want me to
You know what's so funny though? Like when you on Facebook, right? All you see is the first thing. You might see 360, right? But you might not say. They might say they need 10 360s. All you do is just type in. Or
Right.
somebody like, I want edibles.
360, go ahead.
Right.
I appreciate it.
I want 2,000 edibles. You just type in the name. Like people be like, oh yeah, a motor coach bus. I see my name under it. Like what the fuck?
I saw that and I was about to put your name in, and I was like, oh, never mind. But I saw your post today, and you said that's what you want. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I should be like Six and just tag them.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I seen some new ops for you, dog. Some lady who had she had an event company. She went and bought a little bus, and I was like, oh, this is about to be Hutch's ops right there. She got it got little seats, but it's like a little cheesy bus. Shamika said it was ugly, but I was like, oh, she trying to jump in the transportation game.
I mean, can we get a party bus so that with like a pole and all that, like it's supposed to mean people, but we turn up in it. You know what I mean?
Didn't you hear the story? They tried to rob him.
So the party bus situation, right? It's in there, it's in the works, but people they be trying to sell you some old ass party bus or for like $100,000, and then you gotta go do all this work. Like it's so crazy how when you're trying to get a vehicle, how people be out here really trying to get you. They're trying to get you, throw their old situation on you. Like maybe like say you trying to get a house, and I would rather go get a house from the ground built from the ground up because you know what it is. You know what I'm saying? You go and get a house, an old house, and now they throwing all their crap on you. Now you gotta go get it inspected, and now you got asbestos, and you got this and the third. That's how these vehicles be. Like, you know what I'm saying? They jump out here, they giving you these buses or whatever, and now you gotta be like, man, now I gotta go through a Maryland inspection. Hell no. So
I just watched the episode of The Office where they did that.
Huh?
I said I just watched the episode of The Office right before the show where that happened.
I've been trying to work on a party bus, you know what I'm saying? So I got some great ideas, but it's hard out here. It's hard out here.
Yeah. Well, for all your spending needs, Party Animals 360, we are out here. We're doing what we do, and we just keep spending and keep spending.
And he getting that white money.
You said what?
He get that white money.
Hey, no problem. I like that, Joe. It was easy.
You got ops though too.
He got a lot of ops. Oh yeah, definitely. That's the number one op.
You said what?
That's the number one.
Spinning.
Nah, it was that one that you was on before where I kept the video. So just in case we got to jump out, I could be like, oh, you see this template right here where your head was cut off. You know which one I'm talking about.
Damn.
You don't know what he's talking about?
No.
You ain't posted. That person posted. I keep the files.
I text you about it.
Oh, he's talking about me.
Yeah.
I know he's talking about you.
No. So I ain't go front. Me and my wife talk. If there was a spinner at somebody else's party, I'd probably get on it. but I probably would do some shady ass shit, like step on it hard, make sure it's a little sturdy. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that's fine.
Great for you.
But you know what's so crazy though? I told him that with those people, I said, yo, I told him that he needs to start teaching classes to some people because at the end of the day, what I found out from business and just people in general, you really get what you pay for.
You do.
And if you're going to have something like that and you have no type of words, no type of music, you get what you pay for.
Yeah.
So sometimes you might need a tutorial as well because I see people out here who's like the Lash lady who's always in our inbox.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, she teaches Lash classes too, but she's always in our inbox. I'm like, God damn.
I told her.
Disrespectful though.
I
keep saying I'm a
That's
block.
disrespectful.
Yeah, she always in there. I don't pay her no money. But you know what about them groups, man? These groups, somebody pissed me off the other day. Like they don't want to accept your post, and I ain't talking about Bob Black. I'm talking about these other jokers, man. They don't want like. So it's like some like hacking groups and some like groups like dealing with basically hacking. So I'll post something about transportation. They gonna say deny my shit, but a person selling weed, you can come get an 8-ball. Like what the fuck? Like,
wait a minute.
I'm like, yo, how you
might be
promoting
the op,
drugs
bro.
when I'm promoting transportation? Huh?
Because you're not a hacker. You are a licensed business. They said, get out of here with your legit operation.
And I had to see that, so therefore I got out their group. Like, that's crazy.
But I have a question. Is I'm ashamed to ask this, but is the anything can be an 8-ball?
No.
I thought that pertained to coke.
Pastor, are you ready?
You said weed and this and an 8-ball. I was just trying to.
No, I'm just saying, like, I was just like they promoting drugs on these sites. Like
that was your point. Not the, I'm sorry. I read too much into it.
They're gonna opposite you right there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you better run over there and flatten a tire.
Why are you so evil?
Brandy's the one who does those things.
It ain't no to and fro because to and fro is the best.
There we go. Hey,
okay. You better tell. But make sure y'all come and check me out at the pop-up shop. I'm gonna have chocolate covered strawberries, candy apples.
Okay.
I'm gonna have cups, shirts.
Okay.
I'm gonna have candy. I'm gonna sell something. It's gonna be something for literally everybody. Come out
and support.
Okay. I'm gonna come out and support.
So
you not
it's a lot going on. It's a lot going on. We still mourning the loss of life at the elementary school in Texas. I think stuff is happening so much that we starting to get desensitized to it or whatever. So I've seen up and down my timeline. I know a good reverend of mine. He lost his mom, and I'm sure that somebody in our group. Her father, right? Say again?
I said, was it Donald?
Yes, Donald Wright.
That's my friend.
Yeah, he lost his mom. Brandy lost her. They took her father off life support, right?
I'm not exactly sure details, so I ain't gonna bring it up.
Okay, well, lost a family member, so we just leave it at that or whatever. I know everybody can probably attest to losing somebody or whatever, but the Bible tells us that we shouldn't be ignorant about those who fall asleep. Being that if we believe that God raised Jesus from the dead, that we'll see our loved ones again one day. I just wanted to encourage somebody with that, and also with everything that's going on. Everybody keep praying for one another and keep throwing prayers up. You know, when the praises come up, the blessings come down. And you know the effectual fervent prayer of the righteous availeth much. And many of the afflictions are righteous, but God will deliver us out of them all. So everybody enjoy their day. It was good to see y'all. You know, we didn't meet last week or whatever. So everybody stay blessed, and God bless your finances. God bless your all of your venues where you make money. To and fro, be blessed. 360, be blessed. Shout out your business again, the boss.
Mimi's Edible Creations and more.
Mimi's Edible Creations, be blessed. And 7, shout out your business.
Being going in transportation.
Like she's sleep. You pull the Aisha on us?
Huh?
They said
Why
Brandon.
something look like she pulling the Aisha on us?
Nah,
Hey,
Brandon,
shut up.
look,
Hey, Wims.
Brandon, you gonna have a little daycare at the pop-up shop
Wims.
where you can drop the kid off for a couple hours?
No, I'm not.
Shut up.
Hey, look.
Like
I'm
Carmen.
gonna come sit with me. 'cause my
Party
husband
animal. You can have like a table with, a cash app and a little some flyers on the table. I mean, you can have
It's
that.
very clear when I said B&C towing and transporting services. I was very clear with that.
You got a
Hey,
little low on
She
today.
said,
What's
she
up?
said, so don't mention that daycare again. That's where she's going with that. She
Brandon,
says,
you get a
whole
little shy
company
today?
keeping kids shout out.
All right, I get it.
But
I mean,
Hutch is right. I don't understand why Party Animals 360 ain't pulling up.
it depends on if I got a party. If not, I'm sharing half your table.
No.
You see, you can't do that. Why can't I?
Oh, yeah. Tell him no.
No.
Why can't I?
Because it's only 2 people per table.
Who gonna be at your table?
I just said I was going to ask her to come with me because my husband has plans.
Who's her? Oh.
She like
Her next door.
My sister. But somebody gonna come with me because I got a lot of stuff, so now I can't share my table because it's 2 to a table.
Make sure the person you bring with you can do some math.
Where is it, Hutch?
It's going to be at the same location. I believe it's 4601 Main Avenue. You gonna put me on the spot. Hold on. I got it. Hold on. I got it.
I hate some people.
hey, watch the show on.
Anybody watch Working Moms?
309 Main Avenue. 309 Main Avenue, right off of Liberty Heights.
Okay.
Oh, did y'all see the Dancing Dolls thing?
No, what's that?
So I guess the lady who does that show, Dancing Dolls, real quick, she had a rant because I guess some school in her area stole her name. Yes, we're about to go. And she went off them, and she ended up buying the rights to all the shirts and jackets and stuff. So they may have the name, but they can't put it on nothing.
Ah,
I want you to go.
smart.
Hey, look, real quick, right? To what Pastor was talking about real quick about being desensitized. I was driving across Franklin and where Poplar Grove meet at that gas station. It was a murder scene at that gas station about
Jesus.
3 o'clock this afternoon. And when I tell you that, really, people are really just like walking and driving, and like this stuff don't bother nobody. So it's like so crazy how we living in a world where these things don't bother nobody, man. Like, I don't know if it's mental health or it's just like, oh well, another body. It is what it is.
I do think that we are becoming like not everybody, because I will say I've had 2 recent incidents where everybody around me was like, "Oh, it's something about to go down," and I was the only one hiding. We were in Target yesterday. The first time I've ever seen this really happen. This guy got out his car and went to the trunk on somebody, pulled out a black bag, and I was all the way at the back of the store. So I can't tell you the rest of the story. I was sitting in the window at Starbucks, and I said, "What I won't do is get hit by one of his straight bullets."
Oh, it's fun.
What are you doing?
You don't know where that comes from?
She wasn't about it. One last thing.
Finally came out like hand scratching on chalkboard at first.
One last thing. Shout out to Javante Davis, who did beat Rolly in round 6.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out. But of course,
And push
Baltimore.
that man on stage.
I don't know if Baltimore showed off or what was going on, but they had a lot of melee going at the Barclays Center. So I don't know what was going on, but it was a little bit too much.
Mm.
All right, I'm done for.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Bye.
7 look like she sleep.
I'm not.
She's glowing.
I'm not.
Head shiny and everything.
Pregnant.
Oh,
Oh,
that's how we getting our shots.
Yeah, that's the shot, baby.